One story I just want to leave you with. Just important. I think how important coaches are. And Scotty brought it to my attention. He asked me, "Are you going to tell that story?" I said, "Well, I didn't plan it, but I will anyway because he asked me to." And I think it's still really important. It kind of fits in with what Rick was saying. We had this kid when I was in Hunts Creek, and when I get there, I was teaching the class, and I noticed the kid, all he does is read a book. And I'm teaching away, and I look over, and this kid reading a book, and I'm thinking, isn't this kid supposed to be paying attention? Or at least faking like he's not faking it. He's got the book. And so I go over there and I say, "Son, I noticed the whole class you read the book." And he says, "Nothing." He looks at me over top of the book like, I go, "Well, that's it? You're not going to respond?" He gets up and he walks away. So I went to guidance counselor and said, "I talked to that kid. His name's Fred. I talked to him and he didn't respond." I said, most kids respond to you. They tell you something. He didn't even respond. He goes, "No, that's Fred. He doesn't respond." In fact, he hasn't done anything since about grade 3. Was he reading a book? And I go, "Yeah, he's reading a book, science fiction book." I noticed. "Yep, that's what he does." "Well, what do you do at the end of the year?" You just give him a no mark. NM. I go, "You just give him NM? That's it?" I thought, wow, how am I going to get through this guy? Or how am I going to do something with him? I also noticed that every time he goes outside to the bus, guys, every time we walk by somebody, they give him a little punch. And he kind of duck and flinch. And every once in a while, somebody chase him. And then I watched, boy, could he run. Just deacon. And I'm thinking, man, he'd be a good football player. Nobody can catch him. But I didn't notice he was fast. So it came track time. And we didn't have a runner in the 100 and 200, actually 100, 200, and 400 in his age category. So I put his name down, Fred. And I submitted it. And then I went to him. "Fred, put your name down. 100, 200. I noticed you're real fast." And he did respond. He just went, as I walked away, he went, "Won't be there." And I thought, hey, I did something this year. I got this guy to talk to me, at least respond somewhere. He didn't talk directly at me. But anyway, so we get to the track meet. We're going to the track meet. We get on the bus, and Fred gets on the bus. And he's got shorts on and everything. I'm thinking, Fred's on the bus. And the kids start to remember, like, what's Fred doing on the bus? So I said to be 3 practices. He wasn't in no 3 practices, and they know. And I'm thinking, we'll scrap that rule. Fred's on the bus. Who knows if he's going to run anyway? So we get, and I was a timer on the 100 meters. So it's his turn to run. And there's another guy with me from behind. We're going, "Do you think Fred will line up?" He's lining up. "Hey, there's Fred lining up. He's lining. I think he'll run though." Huh? And he runs. And I tell you, he smokes him. I mean, there's just no 2 ways around it. He was by far the fastest. And he gets, how you have to stop a little ways later. And there was a couple girls in his class, and they went, "Yay!" And well, Fred, I watched him. He just stood there like this, and he's hearing this, "Yay!" And you could see what's going from mine. That's for me, Fred. No one's ever said yay to me. So now we get to 200. Well, I don't have to tell you what happened. Boy, he really smoked him this time. And by now, the track meet's going on, and we're getting close to beating the big school. So every time we win is more important to us. And so now, his whole class, or a good portion of his class, come out of the stand, and they start patting him on the back. And I didn't know and I know what's going through his mind. He's wondering if he should run because all these people coming at him, and that's what I better hit the road. But I know he freezes right up, and he stands there. And they're patting him, "Yeah, Fred, yeah, boy, yeah, 100 feet." And they're just saying, I see them going, wow. So there we are, and I said, "Well, that's the end of Fred for the day. Anyway, I only registered him in 100, 200. It comes time for the 400, and I hear now, 400's down the ways. You can't see the runners as well. And they're talking on the walkie-talkie, and I'm standing there, and I hear the lady, and she's a physics teacher, and they're really officious, those physics teachers. And, "No, what do you mean there's a guy there? It's not registered." And I'm looking, and there's Fred. He's in the race. He's put himself in the 400. He's got it figured out. You win some races here. That's a good deal. And she's going, "No, put him in. He's not going in. That's all there is to it." And you tell them, "So Hunts Creek, yeah, they're always trying to cheat, those guys. They're always, slipping by them, going, no, we're not trying to cheat." And I'm saying, no, that's not it. It's Fred. I'm thinking, if you knew Fred, you'd be saying, "Yay, Fred, too." But she's saying, "No, you guys are cheating." And he goes, "Well, what'll I do? I'll take him out the race, or what'll I do?" And just then it was bang, and same result. He smokes him. Well, our guys don't know that he wasn't in there, and they all come out of the stand, pat him on the back again. So you can bet there's Fred. He's walking around. He's got 3 ribbons. And all he's ever done in his life is read science fiction books. Well, we get back on the next week. We get back, and I tell this to the principal. I said, "We got to do something because he got disqualified, and they don't want to." He only had 2 ribbons. I shouldn't say. They didn't give him the 3rd ribbon. So I said, "Well, you got to give him a ribbon." "Yeah, we'll give him a ribbon." So we did. We said, we had a big deal. When he said, those guys in Fairview, and that was the big school, and we never did beat them. But they were so worried about us beating them, they even took a first-place ribbon away from one of our people. So we went and bought him a ribbon. And they're all going, "Oh, yeah, well, out there, boo," and, hiss and all that stuff. And so, okay, Fred Rimmel, or his name, I shouldn't say his last name, but I did. Fred come forward, and Fred came forward, and they all clapped and cheered and booed the other team and cheered again, and, that kid went on. The next year, He got a 73 average. He played on the volleyball team. They found out what a great athlete he was, and he was a valued blocker. I never had to do another thing. He'd just walk up every time. He'd say, Mr. MacDonald, you need nets up? I'd say, yeah, put the nets up, Fred. Then it was basketball season, so we make sure everything, yes, make sure all the balls are out and, you know, all the things you need to do, Fred. So the whole moral of the story is that that's how important athletics is. He says, your kid wins one race, and all of a sudden his whole life changes. He's going on to Grand Prairie College. And he just changed. Yeah, he joined the peer support group. He just joined everything. It's like he was sitting there watching all these things saying, I wish I could join him. In fact, the guidance counselor came to me and she goes, you unleashed him on me. He's everywhere. Anyway, that's all I have to say on the idea of self-esteem. If you get it and you build it, it's a lot of fun. And you have a lot of fun with your athletes. Thank you very much for your time.